you know, you've had a chance to kind of chew on some film, digest it all, think about what went on. Give me a general assessment of quarterback play on Saturday.
Well, we did a great job in the run game. Taylor did a great job reading our zone reads for, like we're doing a triple option. In the pass game, we weren't as sharp as we wanted to. We missed a couple throws. We got to be able to execute those plays. When you play a great team like Georgia is, on defense, up front, and secondary, you can't miss opportunities. You got to take advantage. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties and mistakes that we did out there. But, like I said, they're a great football team. We got to get better in doing what we do.
In terms of the passing game, listen, it's always whoever's on the field's on the field, and you got to play the game. But losing Shea and losing Darrington before the game even starts, not having those guys there, changes the dynamic a little bit, probably changes your route package calls a little bit, because those guys are able to run some routes and do some things that, listen, Hennigan and Malik played great games, both of them. They really did, especially under the circumstances. But they're not quite the same players that Shea and Darrington are, at least not yet in their careers. How much did the absence of Metters and Evans influence the breadth of the calls that you could make passing the ball down the field?
To an extent, it did. You're exactly right. Obviously, there's no substitute for experience. You got a kid like Shea Metters that's been playing for 4 years now and making big plays for us. And you don't have him in the lineup against a team like Georgia. I mean, you kind of lose a little bit there offensively. Darrington's another kid that's an experienced guy. Started the last year. He understands what we're trying to do and is very capable of going out there and performing well. So when you don't have those two guys, it does kind of hurt you a little bit. But like you said, our freshmen did really well. They're very impressive. Hennigan has been impressive since he got here. Malik has been as well. So we expect those guys to be as good or even better in the future. But when you lose those weapons outside, it kind of hurts you a little bit. But we just got to make the best out of it and be able to make plays.
Okay. So last week's over. Now it's on to this week. Savannah State is a team that, I would expect you guys to maybe open up some things, really try to fine-tune some things. They're going to allow you to do some things that Georgia's not going to allow you to do. It's just a level of competition. What are the priorities for quarterback play first and then the passing game second?
Well, quarterback first, we got to make sure that fundamentally we're sound. And I think we're as sound as we wanted to be last week. So we have to be accurate in the passing game. We got to be precise. We got to pick the guys that are open, take what the defense gives us, and be able to execute that in the passing game. And obviously we got to establish our offense, which is running the football, and then Taylor feeds off that with a play action and the short passing game and intermediate. And so if we do those things there, I think offensively we'll be happy, we'll be fine, and we'll win the football game. We'll score points like we need to. We're playing they're very athletic. Watch them on defense. They're very athletic on defense. So we got to go out there and make sure that we execute our plays and our offense.
Do you feel like right now, hey, I need to make sure we're connected on sort of that short to intermediate game, and then the down the field stuff will come as time goes on? Is there one that's more of a priority, or is it simply a matter of taking what the defense gives you?
It's always going to be take what the defense gives you, because you can't force something. Obviously if they're sitting short on us in a kind of a too deep coverage, and then obviously we want to take some shots in the holes on down the field where they are. If they're up on us, then we want to take some shots down the field. And if they're off, then we want to take some short passing game. Obviously, those are kind of the passing game fundamentals of the game. So we got to be able to execute those.
Thanks, Frank. Good to see you.